Alright, so today we're diving into an HFY story called, Galactic Council Killed Human Child. So Earth unleashed its ancient fleet. I'll never get used to HFY titles being this long. It hasn't been out for long, but people are absolutely loving it, and for good reason. If you're not familiar with HFY stories, don't worry, I've got you covered. I released a video explaining exactly what HFY is, so check that out if you're curious. But for now, let's talk about this specific HFY story. It's an action-packed sci-fi banger that's only 40 minutes long on audio, right here on YouTube. And here's the kicker. This is the most viewed HFY story on the platform. It was released last year, and in 2024, we saw an avalanche of HFY stories on YouTube. So if you're new to the genre or just curious, this is the story to start with. So the story kicks off with a bang, literally. An alien counselor executes a human kid in cold blood during a galactic council meeting. Humanity collectively loses its chill. Enter Captain Logan Carter, who's basically like, oh, you want to pull that? Cool. Let me show you the Sigma fleet. And then, bam, we're off to secret hangars, ancient warships, and humanity deciding to flip the entire galactic script. But here's the thing. This isn't just about revenge. This is about humanity standing up and saying, we're done taking crap from aliens. They've got warships, stealth tech, and enough firepower to make the council regret every bad decision they've ever made. And trust me, you feel the righteous anger every step of the way. Let's talk about the Sigma fleet. These warships are just insane. They've got stealth tech that makes them practically invisible, like space ghosts, and weapons so advanced, the aliens' tech looks like kids throwing rocks in comparison. The space battles? Absolutely chef's kiss. You've got fighters zipping around like angry hornets, massive dreadnoughts trading blows, and tactics that are brutal yet brilliant. Oh, and the stealth system? That was such a cool touch. There's a scene where the entire fleet just disappears from alien sensors, and they reappear like grim reapers, ready to wreck everything. It's one of those moments that makes you go, yup, humans are the badasses of this galaxy. Honestly, the Sigma fleet alone is worth the price of admission for this story. And Captain Logan Carter? This guy is a beast. He's got the tactical brain of a chess grandmaster, the grit of a soldier, and just enough flair to make every speech hit hard. There's this one scene where he's facing down the alien counselor, and he says, yield or get obliterated. Like, yes. That's the kind of energy I need in my life. Now, let's get real for a second. The story goes hard on the humans are awesome, aliens suck trope. Like, really hard. It's HFY, so that's kind of the point, but still, a little more complexity in the alien characters wouldn't hurt. Right now, it's basically humans good, aliens bad, and that's about it. And the pacing? Whoo-wee. It's hyperspeed. You get hit with one battle after another, which is great for adrenaline, but not so great for character development. That said, there's an extended version out there, and it adds a bit more depth, but it's not nearly as popular as the short, punchy version. Go figure, right? Even the sequels couldn't hit the same level of interest as this first one, or honestly, any other videos from this HFY YouTube channel. And here's the wild part. There are no other HFY stories on YouTube that have crossed 1 million views. None. This one stands completely alone at the top. But honestly, it's easy to see why this short version works. It's a non-stop adrenaline rush, and it's super accessible for anyone, even if you've never heard of HFY before. It's kind of like a dumb, blockbuster movie that knows what it's about. Action, revenge, and humans kicking ass. This one is the perfect sampler for the HFY subgenre. At the end of the day, Galactic Council Killed Human Child, so Earth unleashed its ancient fleet, is the ultimate HFY popcorn flick. It's loud, fun, and unapologetically human-centric. If you're here for epic space battles, righteous vengeance, and humans putting aliens in their place, this story delivers. So yeah, it's not perfect, far from it. But it's an absolute blast. And hey, if you want to raise a toast to humanity while watching aliens get wrecked, I'm not going to stop you. But let's talk about AI for a second, because it's been a huge factor in the HFY scene on YouTube. When a story like this becomes popular on HFY forums, you'll see a dozen videos pop up. AI voice narrations, AI-generated images, the works. Sometimes the images are amazing, and other times they're straight up hilarious. This story, it's no exception. There are multiple versions on YouTube, all using slightly different AI tools, and each has its quirks. Some get the tone right, others feel a bit robotic. Honestly, the way AI is influencing HFY content is fascinating, and maybe a little overwhelming. It's great for accessibility, sure, but you can't help wondering if it dilutes the uniqueness of individual creators. Either way, it's a trend that started last year in 2024, and it's not going away anytime soon. Still, it's kind of fitting that HFY stories about human ingenuity and resilience are being propelled forward by cutting-edge AI tech. There's something poetic about that, don't you think? Whether you love it or find it a bit too much, AI has made HFY stories more visible than ever before, and this story is proof of that. And there we have it. Have you listened to this HFY story? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you're new to HFY stories, this one's a great place to start. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more military sci-fi content. And as always, burn bright and burn enough.